Hello, everyone. Welcome to Game Informer's Super Replay of Psychonauts. This is episode 12. Holy cow, we've been going for a while. Jeff Cork, I'm Andrew Reiner. Dan Rykkert's here.
Hello.
And Tim Turi.
Hello.
Hi. Well, Jeff.
Yeah.
We're about halfway through this level.
Mm-hmm.
And what did we dub this? This is Matt Miller and Joe Juba's Fun Time or something like that?
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I saw that comment in the last episode, and I asked you about it. And you said that I was just like laying into Joe and Miller and just really just getting mean. And
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I don't even
and Jeff
remember
Cork,
that.
I think.
No.
He was telling Joe that I was getting real mean. I don't remember.
He's probably watching it right now.
Oh, he's a big
I think
fan,
we
yeah,
were
yeah.
giving Miller a hard time because he's nerdy, maybe?
Yeah.
I feel like I was
That's
making
probably
fun
it.
of the nerdy stuff, but I don't know. Reiner sounded like I was being like super mean.
Mm-hmm.
I have not listened to it yet.
Hey,
but
Dan, I
don't-
meant to talk to you about that dartboard that you have by your desk with Miller's face on it.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, perfect bullseyes, all on his nose.
Yeah, I like darts.
Yeah, but why Miller's face?
It's a very symmetrical.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And are you aiming for the eyes or do you go for the nose? It seems like if you really didn't like someone, you'd shoot for the eyes.
I like Matt Miller.
So just his nose then.
I think Tim was lying about that dartboard. I don't really have that. I think Matt Miller. I have a lot of differences and interests.
I want to
Matt
come
Miller,
clean.
but he's a nice guy.
I did make that up.
You did. It was
about
completely
the
false.
dartboard.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a dartboard looks like. Is it like this?
lot
Is
of
it like Psychonauts?
lot
It's
of
like
circles.
a long rectangle, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a perfect. What's the geometric 3D object that's a rectangle? A rectangular prism? Please help me.
A rectangular prism.
I think you got it. Yeah, it's a rectangular prism. Yeah.
I am not
Sounds
math
great.
guy.
Help me.
Now I don't even know what we were talking
Oh, my
about.
brain was just shutting
Yeah.
down.
Drowning.
I can do some Star Wars puns.
There we go,
but-
quick.
No, I wanted to do a disclaimer of that.
Yeah.
Someone pointed out in the comments somewhere that the "It's a Rap" thing in Admiral Snack Bar, that's totally something I saw online that just like dug itself into my subconscious.
Oh, no.
It was like a Dane Cook, Louis C.K. type of thing.
I am
Allegedly.
Louis C.K. in this situation,
Yes.
in every situation,
Obviously,
and I will
yes.
never be compared to Dane Cook.
Okay.
Please, except
That's
if it's in success.
Your tight
monetarily.
tops that you wear.
The tank tops?
Your
Yeah.
tight tops.
Yeah.
all your V-necks.
I like, you know what?
What do you?
Maybe
What do I know?
some of my jokes would go over better if I said them and they didn't land, and then I just yelled the punchline again
Okay.
as loud as I
loud.
could while
Let's
kind
try
of
that.
squatting.
Let's try
They
that.
move around
Okay.
all goofy. Yeah.
All right.
Let's just do the rectangular prism thing. I know it's not a joke, but let's see if it works. Just with
What is a dartboard? It's more like a rectangular prism. A rectangular prism.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Ladies.
I love it.
Val Venus all of a sudden.
They're different people.
Yeah. Turns out.
I think we made it 5 minutes before wrestling reference cropped
Yeah,
up.
that's
Almost.
pretty
Everything's in order here?
impressive. Yeah.
Reiner's about to give us a tip or a trivia bit about.
No, I just
Psychonauts.
wanted to see what Jeff was doing here.
Our trivia's all dried up on this game, right?
People keep adding more.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's
I
impressive.
figure I'm going to save some until we get to the meat circus, the infamous meat circus.
Just that title alone.
Tim, before we started recording, you were trying to remember. We were talking about just Super Replay history,
Yeah.
and you were saying like, when was the last time we were talking about Siberia 2 and how he's going to be playing that? And Tim was like, "What is the last good game I
Because
played
I got
for Super Replay?"
I got like a treat. It was like a beaten dog being
That was
handed
for
a
Siberia.
bacon strip. It was for Siberia.
Yeah.
What was my bacon strip?
And
though?
then don't tell him. Tim wants to try to figure it out himself here. I
It's-
did look it up on the Replay Wiki thing.
Which is great. If
Yeah.
if it was such a treat, why don't I remember it? Is what's bumming me out?
Yeah, it
here.
really wasn't that long ago, and I couldn't remember it either. We both knew it was a few months ago, but now that I looked it up, it's like, oh yeah, we totally did that.
Yeah.
Tim, we're going to give you a few minutes to think about that, and then we're going to start giving you some clues.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Can he ask yes or no questions? Can we do that thing?
Not yet. Let's just give him a couple minutes to think about it.
Oh, we'll make a game out of my bad memory. This is great.
it went for a while. It was a sizable replay, right? Not one of our biggest ones,
It was
but
about average.
Did
Yeah.
we have fun?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, there's slight hesitance.
puns.
good.
There was a lot of puns.
Was there?
All right, we're giving out hints now.
Let's
Yeah.
not get too hinty.
Hey, can you give me a little hint here?
Here we go.
Speaking of which,
You need to talk one of these peasants into form.
He needs bullets.
That peasant needs bullets.
right?
Where do you think you're going to find those?
I could not be drawing more of a blank. This is embarrassing almost.
We really need your
We do a
help.
lot of these, it turns out.
Yeah.
Need your help out here on the battlefield.
Did you talk to Fred Bonaparte yet?
Give me a hint.
I'm trying to think of a subtle hint. Yeah, you did play the whole thing.
Is it a game that I am known for liking, or a series that I really...
It was, I think you picked the game. You are probably, at this point, the most, what's the word for it?
Foremost expert?
Yeah, I guess you could say it that way. Of this series of anyone in the office.
Huh.
You have written a review for the most recent installment of the series.
Dun dun what?
Dun what?
Yeah, Dun what too?
Dun what? Panic. The puzzle game.
Yep.
Jason, do you know what it is? Jason
spent
I
probably
know what it is.
the most time
You do know what
staring
it
at
is?
it.
Yeah.
Did you have to look it up too?
No.
You didn't?
No.
I'm an idiot that needs another hint.
Okay. I just want him to be not
Reiner, give me a subtle hint.
This is going to be subtle, but it's going to give it away.
Subtle, but...
The color green.
Oh.
It's not Poltergeist.
It was Poltergeist. You played all of Poltergeist.
Oh, God. I thought that was a dream.
Kind of go in that direction. Just that feel of that game.
How am I so lost here?
It starred the person you controlled. Jason, do you know it now? No. Okay, he doesn't know. The person you controlled has a long and prolific history in the gaming industry. He has appeared in dozens upon dozens of games.
It's not Frogger.
Jason's nodding now. Okay, you know it now? Okay.
It's not Gex. How is this so difficult?
You know what it is.
It's
I-
sad, especially considering, it is 2013. It's sad that Tim is not specifically picking this character up.
He's green.
He's having a good year.
Good God. I reviewed it this year?
Yeah.
This is weird. I feel like...
Some could say it is his year.
It's been a good one.
Oh, hell! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
The green guy has been having a good year.
Yeah, it was Gex. It was Enter the Gecko. Yeah, that was great. The X-Files references in there. No, Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Holy hell. Didn't we play that for a while, too?
That was like 8 or 9 episodes, I think. Yeah.
And it was fun. And
Yeah, we liked it.
We got stuck a few
All
times.
the boo puns and everything.
Yeah, there was tons of puns. Jeez. And yeah, Luigi's Mansion was... The Dark Moon was one of the better games
and you
I've reviewed in recent memory.
The problem is,
Well,
you
hell.
don't care.
Yeah, it is his year.
I care.
It's not in my mind.
Then lead them to victory, Milky Toast.
Milky Toast.
Shut up.
They think you don't care if they live or die.
Milky Toast is like something you call like a nerdlinger, right?
Sure.
Like a Miller? Is that what you're trying to
Like
say?
a Poindexter.
Like a pencil-necked geek.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, that was a fun game with Tim. So, okay, I'm thinking I'm a celebrity.
You give
Are you going to ask yes or no questions? I
Ric
wanna-
Flair.
No.
another game at which I
Gonna
would
yes or no
surely
question?
Hold on.
defeat you. Hey, you take that little victory if you need it, tiny man.
What did he
Oh.
give me?
Why do you get all...
Those guys were really going at each other.
Now, the guy on the left was the really insecure one, right? But now he's really cash guy. He's like Dane Cook.
Cash
Dane
guy?
Cooking it.
He's super
Yeah.
cash.
Yeah, he's cash as hell. And he's Dane cooking it up there, leaned
Yeah.
back in his sandals.
All right, figure out who I am. This is a tricky one. Yes or no questions.
Hey, I have
Famous.
important message
Just
from your
nobody
famous
ask any
leader.
questions.
Yes or no questions. That's not a question.
He does care. He does. I knew it. Fred Bonaparte is the greatest leader of all
Hey,
time.
I don't know, man.
I give up. This is hard.
This game is weird.
Nobody wants to play this game, Dan.
I'm trying to play.
I was
It's
getting
really
ready to
hard.
give this game another shot after we went on that huge tangent of me remembering.
Oh.
I already forgot what it was.
I'm not going to tell you who I am.
Okay.
I do want to know.
this guy a TV star?
Into the cruel machine of war. I'm ready.
No.
That doesn't sound convincing.
You need to specify a little more.
Movie
Is he
star?
known for his TV appearances?
Yeah.
This sucks.
It's a wrestler.
Welcome
No,
to
no.
Welcome to
Not a wrestler. Not a wrestler.
with Dan Ryckert.
He has been on TV many times.
The Pope.
No. You gotta narrow it down more. You suck at this.
The Catholic Pope.
The current Pope.
Yes.
The Pope of Satan.
No.
Fight.
Oh, yeah.
RoboCop.
The Pope to RoboCop.
Sacre bleu! I cannot
What does
believe it,
Sacre
Fred.
Bleu mean?
You have
Means the blue.
Oh.
It's in Spanish.
But I'm afraid it's still not enough. More manpower!
Ah, mon Dieu.
I hate bridges!
Mon Dieu, I'm assuming means like my lord or something, or my god.
Oh, if only I had a guy.
The first German phrase I ever learned was mein Leben, because those generals in Wolfenstein 3D would yell it as you killed them.
And they're yellow tongue too.
Mm-hmm.
And Halten Sie, which means stop.
Yeah, what's something you guys have learned from a video game that actually applies to life?
How to
I
play
learned
football.
that mein Leben in German means my life. I think it means my life.
Let's try and stay on topic, Tim.
Sorry about that.
Reiner had a good question.
I think mine was pretty much any rule of any sport ever. From
Yeah.
like RBI baseball on NES to like NBA Jam to, Quarterback Club on Super Nintendo. Like, that's how I learned every rule of every sport, basically.
Yeah, I had to play a rugby game for review. When they finally brought one over here,
I think I did that
I had no idea what I was doing. It took forever to figure it out.
I did that, and I had to review like FIFA and stuff, and I kept like kicking the other dude, and I kept getting these cards, and all my players were gone. I had no
Do I
idea what the
collect
hell was
these?
going
Is it
on.
like Pokemon?
Yeah, no, I wasn't good at reviewing those.
What about you, Jeff?
Football for sure.
Really?
Joe Montana football. On Genesis.
Genesis, yeah.
I think that Echo taught me a lot about dolphins, in that most of them came from space after they were abducted by a giant xenomorph head that puked them all back up. But
saw that
There's a good
episode of Planet
documentary
Earth.
called Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which
Oh,
shows
really?
what happens to them.
oh gosh,
It's like the last chapter on dolphins.
I should check that. Is that a Richard Attenborough or David Attenborough?
I
David
think so.
I
Yeah.
mixed those up too.
Yeah.
You just come back when you get Fred to pay up.
Yeah, I think that really solidified that they breathe water and they're not, they're mammals, they're not fish. Echo
I
did.
think. I mean, there's all sorts of like kind of history type stuff, like certain battles and Call of Duties and or Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely taught me a lot. Yeah, actually, Medal of Honor, for example, I used that in social studies presentations. I'd play Medal of Honor to show people like the differences between the Allied and the Axis weapons, and I'd show them like this is the MP40, and this is what this was like the workhorse weapon of the German soldiers. It was cheap to produce, but it was effective. The Thompson was the Allied, analog, but they were really expensive to produce.
Knife was the best. One hit kill.
Yeah, humiliation. There's rumors that Hitler was killed with a humiliation.
Whatever. I haven't really seen it since I tried to melt it down.
You what?
I needed more weight in my Pinewood Derby racer.
Uh-oh.
Not that it would have helped.
What'd he put in
Why
there?
I lost.
Special coin.
Oh no.
Surprise there.
Ugh. Just hanging out with these jerks.
We got to be getting close to the end of this level, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So I don't know, is the Pinewood Derby car in here?
Oh yeah, do you have to find the coin? Is that your...
I
You
don't
think
know.
it's
how
a piece that he melted down?
yeah, or just by the sake of having that conversation, if I go back, will the guy be like, okay, whatever.
Oh, here's something I'm going to get back to the topic of
Pinewood
learning
Derby?
stuff from games, but when you go into that clairvoyance view, that's in the mind of the other person. That's what they see Raz looking like in their mind. So when
let's
you see
do
that like
this.
cutout that we were all confused by,
Yeah.
They're just looking at that game
Oh,
board.
okay. Can you jump on the game board?
but you've seen it in the Milkman level.
Yeah.
He was a little
Yeah,
guy.
was that one
and-
really weirded us out?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
freaked out about that.
it's kind of eerie.
Man, fire, man. Man.
All right, I'm gonna jump in here and talk to that guy. And
But a side question to the one we were just covering here. Do you think there's a market for maybe games that maybe there's still action or strategy or whatever, but to teach people stuff? Obviously, there's Leapster and stuff like that.
there's-
But what about for adults?
Yeah, see, for adults, it's kind of tricky because they focus so much on kids like Number Munchers and, like Mavis Beacon typing or like Mario's Time Machine and Mario's Missing and that stuff, which like,
Carmen Sandiego.
Look at it this way, like Hollywood is obsessed with that. They have all these movies about all these famous people. Do you think we could have that here? Like whether it's Telltale doing it or Heavy Rain style or Beyond style, where maybe it's not so heavy on action, more drama. Do you think there's a space for that type of game in our industry?
based on reality, like actual
Yeah,
figures, like a
actual-
game about like Tesla or something.
It's tricky because all of these historical figures have these very linear historical official lives, and video games by their interactive nature would change it to be
Yeah.
a kind of like a unique.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think
like-
I think Beyond is a good example, and I'll tell you why. starts with the character Jodie being young. So you're kind of going through that arc of her whole life to a certain degree, and they kind of bounce back and forth. You see that a lot in those types of Hollywood movies.
But then again, a character like that, she's like a crazy psychic fire lady, whereas if you were playing as FDR, there's not a whole lot you'd be doing, you know? It's like...
Did he... Yeah, because his specialty was telekinesis, right?
Yeah,
just only telekinesis.
Yeah, he's like Professor X, basically.
Yeah. For more reasons than
Oh, wow, I didn't even mean to do that. Wow.
Obviously, you wouldn't be picking every example, but let's try to think of a decent example that might
Ali,
work.
like a new fight night where it's like they do like an NBA 2K thing, but instead of Michael Jordan, you do Muhammad Ali, you recreate Joe Frazier, you know, all that stuff.
That would work great. That would be a sports example.
Okay. Well, yeah, that lends itself towards games.
Let's think of a world leader that it might work with.
It'd have to be like a leader that was on the field or something, like a Stonewall Jackson or something. You couldn't do like a president or something, you know?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh yeah, Roosevelt with the Rough Riders and everything. Yeah.
Can I have it?
I think a lot of the problem though is that you have to fictionalize that stuff so much to fit it into a game that all you're going to do is lose a bunch of arguments and look like a tremendous asshole when you get things fundamentally wrong because they wanted to make the game more exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
But then you have movies like Braveheart and Gladiator and stuff like that that are trying to be, to a certain degree, accurate, but at the same time, they take a lot
just
of...
like period pieces,
they take
you
a
mean?
lot of liberties to make them more exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like William Wallace was not like that in real life.
You're not selling these as like a 100% educational
so
thing.
It's a Hollywood style thing.
Exactly.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess if they went like the Braveheart route, where you just take the basic time period and the conflict, and then But yeah, if you did like Teddy Roosevelt, I doubt he like ran around on the field like Dynasty Warriors and killed like 600 dudes, you know. But in the game, that's how it would be probably.
But then you have to wonder, what value is that then? It's like Assassin's Creed 3, where it's like...
What are you learning?
What do you Paul Revere was like a whiner and he sat on the back of a horse. It's like, that is of zero value educationally.
Yeah.
That's done poorly, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think that there could be people that could do it the right way. You know, the key moments that are actually historically accurate.
Then you have to find, like, whose version, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different interpretations of how things happened.
Or you could just take your, like, PS3's browser to Wikipedia.
There you go. That's fun.
Even that might not be accurate.
Mostly is.
Let me just go change William Wallace's entry on Wikipedia, and we're good.
Cork, did you just get a farmer to fight for you by giving him a coin or something?
It's a militia.
Okay, cool.
Money corrupts, right?
I think money talks.
What?
Is that right?
ACDC
It walks
song?
too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I hate to end the fun.
Pretty cool chair.
I guess it's time to put an end to this, as usual.
Are you about to wrap this up?
We'll see.
I gotta commend Jeff for doing this. This looks
None shall
complicated,
pass.
and you know, while we're talking about other stuff, this looks hard to do. Jeff.
Is this more linear than it looks, or is it actually like a strategy?
There's not a whole lot of strategy
Okay.
here. I gotta recruit another peasant so I can talk to these clowns.
Looks like Kingdom for Keflings.
You know, I don't know much about Napoleon on the topic of like historical figures. It was French army, right?
He sailed around. He was short, and he wanted to take over the world.
I know what
Pretty accurate, right?
Nothing you said was wrong.
Right.
I know what the Napoleon
Waterloo?
complex is.
Yeah, Waterloo.
I know what Neapolitan ice cream.
Yes, yeah.
I know that people usually leave the vanilla behind. So I guess he really liked chocolate and strawberries.
He loved
He was in Bill and Ted's.
Yeah,
yes,
he was.
absolutely.
Waterloo is a water park, if I remember.
Yes. Yeah, he invented the water park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wisconsin Dells.
He seemed like a fun guy.
And that's where the height standards started from for the water rides, if I remember correctly.
You remember correctly.
You must be this tall.
He must be taller than Napoleon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's all. That's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much him in a
We're
nutshell.
giving a history lesson here.
Yeah.
It fits this episode.
What do we know about Custer, other than tying ladies to cactuses or whatever he did?
That was a low point in American history.
I think we know that Custer is it's made through a different process than ice cream. And ends up being smoother.
Yeah.
It's egg whites, or egg yolks,
that's a
rather.
big
You can get it
reason.
at Culver's.
Yeah.
Yes,
think-
Culver's has it.
I
Yeah.
think Custer
it's called
originated
Culver's
there.
Last Stand, right?
Culver's last
Yeah,
stand.
he was
Stand.
born
Colonel
in a
Culver's.
Culver's.
Nice ice cream stand.
Colonel's
Colonel's last ice cream stand. This is good, top-notch material, right? So, as always, it's free, right? That's the selling point here.
It's like Second City. We're great.
What's Second City?
It's the like best improv group in the world, where like all the SNL originals came from.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like Colbert.
Oh, for
and-
real.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing I never heard of exists. Okay, I
This
got
is
you.
my awesome platforming skills here. I think I'm getting worse at this game the longer I play, so Meat Circus is going to be
That's like
spectacular.
That could be 50
Persia.
episodes.
What am I trying to do? I need to get on the roof here. That's where these bad guys are that are holding the...
That's not gonna work, Jeff.
I want it to work so badly, though. Does it look like that should work?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there's been plenty of moments like that, right? Where it's like,
Yep. Games have gotten a lot better about that kind of stuff.
Oh, I hate
Not
you.
going to happen.
You know, it's interesting though you mentioned that because I was playing GTA 5, and there'll be points where you're like, well, I should be able to jump
Spin
onto
around.
this.
Other way. Nope.
And you just can't jump onto that. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to like sneak into a construction site and take a shortcut. But it's super satisfying when you find ways around it. Like in GTA, I just pulled up like a van.
Yep,
And
and
like
you jump on
just
top of
jumped
that.
over a wall.
And it works.
Yeah, and it works. And you're just like, hell yes.
Yeah.
Glide.
Good job, Jeff.
You can glide that.
Or can you
bloop.
shimmy? Can you drop and shimmy over?
How many?
Yeah, no.
That doesn't...
Jeez. Nice.
Daring.
How many of us have beat GTA now?
Not yet.
I did 100%.
You did?
You got to 100?
100%.
You do.
How long did that take?
You can look at my social club. 60 hours. Probably a world
All
record.
those stunt jumps, all that stuff.
You only have to do half of them.
What was the hardest thing to do?
Probably
The stunt jumps.
And coming to terms with the fact that his daughter no longer recognizes his face.
Definitely the stunt jumps.
Really?
Okay.
Yep.
You had to get 25? That's it?
25.
Okay.
So wait.
But
So you got all the achievements, you didn't 100%.
no, I got 100% according to Rockstar's
Yeah.
scale of 100%.
It's a
the
weird thing.
heck?
The 100% in the game is not the 100.
They're very lenient.
No,
It's
I don't
weird.
know. I don't know. That's like getting 100% quote unquote in Symphony of the Night. Remember that? It was like
Yeah.
182.7 or something.
It's like,
Do
yeah,
not
210 or
belittle
something.
my accomplishment.
I'm not going to.
It's
It's
amazing.
huge.
It says 100%.
It's
got
huge, but it's
three
opened up-
numbers, 0.0% sign.
It's opened up a different can of worms for me, which is what does 100% mean nowadays?
Getting deep here. Wow.
I know. This is a weird episode. Napoleon, what does 100% mean?
I'm just, it's
Custer, cactuses.
Absentee
like
fathers.
maybe 100% is from within. Maybe you decide what 100% is
I'm at 82%.
in life.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't reached
pretty
full
good.
capacity yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, what's your Metacritic score?
82.
Is it 82?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's
it's
what it is.
It's not bad. You're in the green.
Oh,
It's polarizing
oh,
reviews,
no.
though.
You'll probably get a sequel.
Wow. No. They're just like, F it. Here.
With like this, where you were supposed to go next.
Yeah. Just, you made it this far, kid. Whatever. My old
You guys have bacon in your inventory? Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a good feeling. Ooh. I love games that tell you that you've gotten all the things.
Oh, good one of these. Oh.
Oh.
Can't get a good grip.
Hay. What gets rid of hay? What
Horses.
gets rid of hay?
Fio.
Fire.
It's Fio.
Yeah, Jeff. Someone
Nice.
went to school.
That was...
It's good music.
It's you. I hope you like this song because.
Yeah. We
What
got
song is this, by the way?
It's the classical song.
Oh, thank you.
It was always in Looney Tunes and stuff. I think it was Napoleon.
Nobody has Shazam on their phone or anything?
I don't think it would pick
Just
up the Psychonauts version.
double fine Shazam TM.
Is that the 1812 Overture?
Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
maybe it is.
I don't know.
Wow, you're smart. I would trust
Well,
that.
you're assuming that's correct. I could just say.
I am.
Just named a classical song and we all nodded.
Yeah.
You got a gun.
That's good.
All right, musket. Let's do this.
Jeff, you're doing really well.
Thank you.
Very impressed.
Makes me feel good to hear these nice words.
And that's
Jeff,
even
you're
after
pretty.
you called me an absentee father. Very, very rude.
No, it was just a subject.
Just
It
rude.
didn't say you were necessarily kind of, I don't know. We've all done that. That's the best part about having kids
I
is being
firsthand
away
watched
from
Jeff
them.
Cork's neglect of his children.
Yeah.
Tim and I don't have any kids to neglect.
Well,
You sure about that, Dan?
there was that cat.
Oh yeah, there's a cat. You can act
Which
like a cat all day.
Macho, the cat I've adapted.
You've
I've adapted him into normal life in this post-Dan world.
Yeah.
This is the episode we find out we're all like characters on Always Sunny in Philadelphia and are just horrible people.
Irredeemably awful.
I have not gotten a single lady pregnant.
That you know of.
Congrats.
Yahoo!
Did you put that on your resume?
I did. Yeah.
Why I hired him.
Yeah.
I'm all set to go rob that stupid carpenter.
I got you that gun so you could fight Napoleon's army, not the carpenter.
I've been trying to break into his house for days.
Speaking
now,
of
but
the
he's
Carpenter, I
always
watched
got a fire
Escape
going,
from
so I
LA
can't get
last
down his
night.
chimney.
That's a bad movie.
But
I own that movie.
you go into it expecting it to be goofy, man.
It's good. Like Peter Fonda surfing on the thing.
And then teaching Snake Plissken to surf, and then they ride a tidal wave, and then he like hops on Steve Buscemi's car.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, yeah.
The best part was from the trailer when he flips the coin in the air and he's like, "Oh, nobody draws until it hits the ground."
It was a can.
Yeah, and they're all looking at they're all looking at the can. He just shoots both of them.
All right, I need
Yeah,
That's great.
one of those quirks.
pretty good. I would.
There we go.
It's on Netflix right now. I would recommend maybe watching it if you want a weird old Kurt Russell movie. And for some people that don't know, Solid Snake was based on, kind of inspired by Snake Plissken's character.
It's super obvious. when you
It's
watch
even
the
more
movie.
connected in Metal Gear 2, where like Snake's alias is Iroquois Pliskin.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And Kurt Russell's really driving home the Solid Snake type thing in Escape from LA. So watch that if you want some weird video game trivia knowledge. And then come tweet at me about it because it's funny to talk about.
Have to reload here. Die.
Didn't you talk to John Carpenter? You interviewed him, right?
Yeah, I just did Snake Plissken impressions for a half hour.
That's cool. He loves
Yeah.
that. No one's ever done that.
Really did. I did talk to him. I can't remember what issue that was in.
It's about Dead Space, right?
We just talked about that's sparked it. I saw John Carpenter tweet that like Dead Space 3 was the first great game of 2013, blah blah blah, and which I mean BioShock Infinite had come out, but he hadn't played that yet, I don't think, and I think that BioShock came out before Dead Space 3. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, I just talked about games. He likes games.
I'm on it, General.
Get that, Jeff.
I'm gonna unjam these gears.
Unjammer Lammy.
I think we're close.
A hearty night.
The meat circus is right around the corner.
Yeah.
Would you go to a meat circus?
How do I know I haven't already been to one?
That's a Minnesota thing. Is these meat
raffle,
raffles?
yeah.
You always see
yeah,
these signs for meat raffles, and I have no idea what the hell they are.
Yeah. When I first moved here, I had the same reaction. It was like driving by a bar. And you're like,
Yeah, it's like, what the hell
Do you
is
just
this?
put like
No,
a
thank
number
you.
in a hat, or they put a number in a hat and they pull it and you
I
get
think you
meat?
go buy tickets, and it's always in like a Sunday afternoon or something at some crappy bar, and I think people just bring a bunch of meat and you get raffle tickets.
Have you ever done
or
a
something.
cakewalk before?
Yeah, my school used to do that when I was a kid.
What's that?
And it's a bunch of
It's
people-
basically like musical chairs, except like you walk around on like these numbers in a circle, and then someone calls a number, and if you're standing on it, you get a cake.
Who comes up with this crap?
I don't know, but they're geniuses. Meats
Yeah,
and
it sounds
cakes.
kind of awesome.
I don't like the implication that like a cake can hang out at room temperature in some crappy bar as long as it has a lid on it.
Yeah.
But I don't like the idea that meat is just lying around there.
I'm sure they have a fridge or something.
No.
Storm Napoleon's
Let's all go to the meat raffle at Vegas Lounge this week.
Napoleon and
There's one at Vegas Lounge.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Vegas Lounge is a 7-day-a-week karaoke bar that is Dan's dive spot.
I moved so I could be closer to there so I could walk there.
Yeah.
It's the best bar in the world. But yeah.
Have you ever moved for like a girlfriend or something?
Ever what now?
Moved for like a girlfriend or anything? Or work or be
anything?
closer to a girl or
You moved
something?
for
No, I moved for work and bars. Yeah.
Yeah, dive bars and video games. Good priorities.
That would be a good name for your book, your autobiography.
What is
Dive
it?
bars and video games.
Dive bars and life
I
bars.
like both those things a lot.
That's what I'm saying. It would be a good name for your book.
Oh, there you go. You're good at this.
Dive
P.S.
bars.
I've never spawned.
I think we all know that's a good thing.
What am I doing here? I wasn't really paying attention.
You unjam the thing.
I gotta get a knight to unjam it. So the guy was hungry.
Maybe zoom out, see if anybody needs some help.
Yeah, that's the knight needs help. And
The cherries on these trees look like the fruits in BioShock Infinite.
I wonder if I could give him the snails. Maybe he'll just shut up.
Yeah, that game was a little weird with its kind of unexpected comedy of digging through trash cans and eating hot
Oh,
dogs.
I'm so sorry.
And it was
snails.
so weird that everything looked so gorgeous, but then you look at these baskets of fruit and stuff, and it's just like a PS1
Nice.
texture.
PC looked good though.
That's what I played on, yeah. It still looked really flat.
Delicious. I haven't had
that the hearty night?
like that since
Yep.
the Duchess's birthday. But even though
I think this is the end game piece.
Yeah.
I am truly
Escargot is that duck liver or something or what?
That
is
would
it?
be snails.
Isn't it like
Escargot
the
snails.
squid crap or something? Like the really expensive like black stuff? No, that's caviar.
No.
Caviar
He
squid.
just
That's
said it
not
was-
squid stuff
He
either.
just said it was snails.
You're thinking of ink.
What is caviar?
Caviar is like eggs, like
Oh, yeah.
roe from
Oh, eggs come out
fish. From squid? No, you don't eat those.
Okay, well, it seems like a fishy type crap.
Well, in the fact that they both inhabit salted water.
And
yes.
they come out of them like crap does.
Oh, brother.
Speaking of squid, I wanted to note that someone pointed out the Mon Calamari would have been a very good addition to our Star Wars restaurant. So I don't remember what user that was, but thank you for that.
Super genius. Where did that... Oh, I put him in the wrong place.
Yeah, there's some good
Cheese
ones in the comments. There's
Yeah.
plenty of good
there's some
ones.
solid ones.
Cream cheese wontons.
What are you looking for, Jeff?
Oh, I need to undo the drawbridge. I wonder if I have to do that as me, and then I can throw him into the...
I wanted to add that Cork and I had a decent back and forth on our instant messenger at work today. I typed to him X-Wing versus typewriter. And I think you said the
X-Wing.
Death Start menu.
Yeah.
And then I went with Mace Windows.
Mace Windows, yep.
And then you said, Alt Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, that wasn't great. But
And I think I said The Empire Strikes Through.
yep.
Wow.
That was the extent of it.
You guys haven't let this Star Wars thing go.
Well, yeah,
it's
I mean,
a little
like
crazy.
If you turn, there's a bunch of jargon, and you combine it with
Yeah.
another thing that has a bunch
Jar
of jargon.
jargon.
Yeah.
Jar Jar, very
Yeah.
good. Jar Jar Incorporated. Bing, shut
It's
up.
called
shut up.
flirting.
Anyway, so we were just computer lingo plus Star Wars. It brought us some places.
Yeah. Awesome places, as you can tell. Oh, brother. Oh. Where can I target from here? No.
Force restart.
Here's a little trivia for you.
Okay.
The guy who's playing Fred Bonaparte also voiced Napoleon.
Ooh.
Same guy talking to himself.
Little Smeagol action.
Interesting.
Use clairvoyance on Raz or on Fred when you get a chance.
You remembering stuff over there?
No. This is just stuff I'm looking up online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Reiner doesn't have the memory you do.
Yeah, mine's well honed.
That guy looks like Ryckert Shyster.
What?
Come on, no one gets
that
these
some-
references, Jeff. Come on.
Is that a wrestling thing?
Yeah, IRS, who's the $1 Million Man's tax man.
Rub it against me.
Goodbye.
Jeff, I joined in on that.
That was
a
good.
little bit. I had
There's
fun.
room for everyone.
Good.
But yes, Tim IRS was a wrestling tax man. His finisher was a clothesline that was called the write-off.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Boo, taxes.
Where are the working
Go
class?
back to Russia.
That was Nikolai Volkov, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Did they ever do like terrifying or anything like that?
Triple H used to be Terra Rising.
That's not what I asked. Mine was
Terrifying?
Tariff. Like a tariff?
Oh, no, that's ridiculous. No one knows what
It's-
a tariff is.
Yeah, that was before episode 1 came out and informed a generation about all that exciting
Trade
stuff.
Federation.
Was that in the first one, or did I thought
That's
that?
it right away. They
Clone
start
Wars.
talking about the Trade Federation. And they
God, yeah, that went over my head.
Yeah,
that was like
yeah.
the beginning of Mission Impossible for me. I had to watch that movie 12
Oh,
times.
the like 95 one with Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Makes no
what
sense.
is happening?
There's a list thing, and now, yeah.
And it's just, then I figured it out, and then I still didn't know. I had figured the entire movie out, but then I still didn't understand the beginning sequence and where that fit into the whole thing.
I don't understand any of that movie except for the helicopter in the tunnel.
Is that
And Jean
where-
Reno. That was great.
Is that the one where Tom Cruise is hanging on a mountain with Metallica?
That's the
like,
second
playing?
one.
That's,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That video is
disappeared.
ridiculous.
To bring this super replay all the way back around to Metallica.
Here I go, Mara. No.
Here I go into
terrible.
this cliff.
Isn't what's the Hammett? Isn't he just getting chased like that Hitchcock movie in a field with a biplane or something?
And James Hetfield is driving a car down the street.
Like a
and then-
duster trying to dust him.
yeah.
And then I think Lars Ulrich is running through a building that's being shot at by like something.
Yeah.
And then
Newstead.
Newstead is just standing still, getting pushed around by a crowd. Pre-Trujillo days.
Pretty
or
severe
whatever.
jostling.
Yeah,
at least.
it was. I mean, that's what got him out of the band. He couldn't hang.
Yeah, I don't like all this touching.
I was also really happy to see all the Metallica fans that responded and were like, "Hey,
Yeah,
you know,
someone
I
put
did
up a nice
appreciate."
list.
You know, I forget how popular they were, and that was a big part of my childhood and stuff, or my teenage years, I guess. Because I just assume they're such a relic now. You know.
Yeah, no, they're great.
You can do this. Yeah.
I can do this.
They put Ennio
the problem
Morricone on the
is
map for me, who was
that-
the composer of
you
The
can't
Good,
get
the
it
Bad,
open.
and the Ugly.
Yeah, I don't think I can get that far.
because they came out to his music.
The Ecstasy of Gold thing?
Ecstasy of
Unless
Gold.
I...
You could do
oh,
that,
God, I'm
dude.
so stupid. Here we go.
And bringing it back, Ennio Morricone helped with John Carpenter's The Thing soundtrack, looping it back into our previous John Carpenter talk. It's all connected. Also, Kevin Bacon wrote this game. And he's in your inventory.
Is Kevin Bacon a writer?
No, I just lying.
Because he's a musician, I know that.
Oh, is he?
He is?
Yeah. The Bacon Brothers, right?
The
Bacon
the
Brothers.
Bako Bits.
Super Bacon Brothers.
All right.
Would his biography be called Makin' Bacon?
Yeah, probably. No, that's his parents if they wrote a book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it could be the first chapter, I guess.
Yeah.
I like that he and Johnny Depp both have in common that like some of their first films just involve them getting murdered terribly by
And Jennifer Aniston.
By Jennifer Aniston.
Well, yeah, Leprechaun. I
She
feel
played
like
Leprechaun.
that's
she,
not.
she was the leprechaun.
She's a sexy leprechaun.
I don't know if you've seen that Leprechaun, Dan. That is not a.
I have
that is
not seen
a
the movie
sexy-
Leprechaun.
That is not a sexy Leprechaun. He was ugly
Nice
in
hair,
my
though.
nightmares.
They're making a new Leprechaun starring Hornswoggle from the WWE.
Really?
Yes, they are.
Is it like a WWE production
It's-
so
it
it's not
is.
really. It's just the name is
They're using
just a. It's just a word. It has nothing to do with previous versions.
in the
same
castle.
series.
Here we go.
Did you win?
Thicker than the crust of a creme brulee.
Oh, creme brulee.
brulee.
Behold
Yeah.
the mighty tapping of
My father-in-law is really into creme brulee, and he just will not shut up about it when you go to a restaurant if it's on the menu.
Your dad?
Father-in-law.
Father-in-law?
Yeah,
when did he have it for the first time?
I don't know.
Oh.
What? What is this? Fred! Did you do this? Huh? What?
You wearing sandals?
Can't believe it! You are a Bonaparte! There is some Napoleon in your veins after all!
That'd be cold.
Well,
Neapolitan in your veins.
Finally, I can resign myself back to my glorious history. The future is yours, Fred Bonaparte. You are indeed a true warrior. Go forth and fight
I don't
all
think
your
Fred
battles
Bonaparte
with
was
the
a
same
real guy.
determination you showed
I like
here
that name, though.
when your life
Big
will be
Fred.
an endless
Fred.
parade of victories.
You guys know any Freds?
Mine. Yes.
Oh, hell.
No.
Yeah, a couple.
No.
Reiner knows some Freds?
Yeah.
All right. Jason, any Freds in your life?
Freddy Krueger.
Nah, real
your life.
Fred.
He's a real person, right?
That's
No.
why I've always got my hand tucked
Fred
in
Flintstone.
here,
Fred.
you know? You'll find out
You're
when
making
the
a
Lord
mockery out of Dan's
said
initial
hereditary.
query.
Freddie Mercury?
If you knew Freddie Mercury,
I
you'd tell
don't
me some
know any
stories.
Freds. I don't. I'm not even like a old guy that I saw at the pharmacy once or something.
There's a guy
Like,
lived
I
on
don't.
There's a guy who lived on my dorm floor named Fred. And I didn't talk to him much.
Was he 60?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he really gone?
He was a really bad student.
Hello? Anyone else in here?
Rip Van Wilder.
Raz, I'm all me again.
Did you get it?
Rip Van Winkle and Van
Hold on
Wa-
here.
Oh, wow. That was...
Hold on here.
Man.
Strangle me and orderly.
Hey, good thinking, Fred. That sure would save me a lot of work.
Yep. Right after I take a nap.
Yes. What? Nap?
War is hell, Rasputin. Sleepy. I'll take care of Crispin for you, just as soon as I
He's tuckered out.
Aw.
Cute.
Little guy.
Oh, man.
He's Fred tired.
I'm gonna set him on Fred fired.
What? I love the resignation in your voice.
Classic Cork wit.
Yeah, it's as always.
Razor
fired.
sharp.
It's free.
We've compared Jeff's wit to a laser beam before.
Is that the new
Yeah.
tagline of Replay? It's free. Shut up, it's free.
Free play.
Free play, exactly. So, what is this idiot?
I think if you carry it to the end of the game, you get an achievement.
You remember that the gnome from Left 4 Dead was called Noam Chomsky?
Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Hey, Fred.
Only thing I know about Noam Chomsky is that Rage Against the Machine sang a lot of songs about him or something.
Oh.
Use clairvoyance on him. See if it
I know
works.
you're
while he's
really into
sleeping.
this.
Known chain chomp.
clairvoyance thing. Let's see.
Might not work if he's sleeping.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, wait,
Noam
you
Chain
getting-
Chomsky.
Is that you moving there?
I'm trying to. I'm standing in front of him.
This ain't working.
Yeah, nothing.
He just looks like a cartoon curse word.
Yeah.
Or anger. Is that what would happen? Was it be a scribble above a cartoon
Yeah, that was
character's head?
anger.
All right, I don't think I got into this lady's mind. And this is the
Gloria?
the play, right?
Is this Gloria?
This lady.
Jeff,
think
congrats, by
so.
the way, on wrapping
good
that
work.
part up.
Yeah, nice
Thank
job.
you. Thank you.
You're kicking ass here.
You guys make me feel good
This
sometimes.
is a positive episode.
It is. So here we go. Just don't mind me.
I'm gonna throw this crap on your head and lap. Covered in Gorilla Glue.
There we go. Time to put the glasses on, his catchphrase.
So she's going to be nuts, huh?
Yeah, this is gonna be a little crazy.
Yeah, she's hanging out in like a thorn bush. Doing some kind of weird play.
And people that are super into plays in theaters are always kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Dramatic.
yeah,
Dramatic, yeah.
Yeah,
They can't turn it off.
Yeah, it's no good.
See, I'm trying to produce a play here. No. Oh, God.
Laugh track.
Child can see I've lost control of this production.
See, that was dramatic.
Get a grip. Child?
The stereotype is affirming our stereotypes.
Like this, we used to have a hit show on our hands. Everybody loved us. But then our big star, Bonita Soleil, got stage fright and locked herself in her dressing room.
I'm gonna use.
So now we're
That was
stuck
30 years
living
ago.
between
Yeah.
sunshine
She's.
shenanigans
I'm gonna set her door on fire. Problem solved.
home. Oh.
Which is like flipping between a root canal and a shop.
A Waldorf and Statler situation here.
Yeah, except Waldorf ate Statler. Guys, he's fat.
Waldorf and Statler were the best guys.
They really are. If this is going to be like Tim Schafer's answer to that, I'm kind of curious about this guy.
You're the star of my show, kid.
It's a good walk.
Yeah.
Needs some Dr. Scholl's in there.
Everyone has unfortunate bodies in this
The
universe.
Dr. Scholl must go on. Her foot. Dan, that was great. I'm a genius.
He said a thing.
I looked at him.
You looked at him.
I made up like a Don Draper-esque.
This is good.
But I'm afraid to even say it because I'm afraid that a Marriott hotel rep is watching and they're gonna steal my idea.
No, give the pitch, Tim. This
Okay.
is legitimately good.
This is good. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you like room service continental breakfast in the morning? Why don't you marry it?
Go on.
That
A fluffy down hotel robe for every guest. Do you like that? Well, why don't you marry it? Valet service. We don't have that. Anyway, it goes on like that. And then Don Draper's doing it.
It's a good idea.
that's the best idea ever.
It's a really good idea.
Thank you.
That'd be a clever ad
Why
campaign.
don't you marry it? But I would love to see the the Mad Men
Super
pitch,
serious pitch.
where they say like they think it's a slam dunk, and then what they say in response is like, but it's not pronounced like that. It's Marriott. Like, whoa. Anyway,
You can have the words kind of flow. Marriott come in at
There you
both
go.
sides of the screen and
Yeah.
connect once they're said.
yeah.
I have one for comfort and it's not as complimentary. So
What?
You just gonna leave it at that, Jeff?
my campaign, yeah,
Yeah.
it's more like, how do you feel about black mold?
Speaking of black mold, I just replaced our shower liner in our bathroom. So
Don't look at that. That's best done at dusk.
I'm glad you bring that up because I was looking at this yesterday. Mine is all super weird, and I want to replace it, but I don't know what the hell it could be. It's like this red, like rusty and black type stuff on the inside of my shower thing, and I always assumed
mildew.
it was from ladies washing their hair and they had hair coloring.
No, it's
so it's
mildew.
like I don't have any color.
you're a moron. That is so stupid.
Well, no, I thought it because.
How old are you?
No, hang on, listen to this, because it's a shower liner I got when I was dating Ashley, and she dyes her hair red, and I thought that it was coming out of her hair, and it was hitting the liner and dyeing it. Coming
out of her hair and hitting the liner and dyeing it.
This is what I thought I had
It does
last
work when
night.
you say it louder.
Yeah.
Ladies.
So did you think on like a hot day that it was just like seeping red stuff down her neck all the time?
I don't know. I didn't think that hard about it. I looked at it last night and I was like, that's the only answer to this, is that girls that have taken showers in my shower
I think
have
it's
had
the metal
hair
and
coloring.
stuff in the shower.
It's
Anyway.
mildew.
Why is it that color?
Dude, you're doing the do.
Oh yeah,
It wasn't her do, it was another do.
Do the do. Todd McFarlane.
I'm super confused. So I got
Do you like showers without mildew in them? Why don't you marry it?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Tim, you know black mold is really dangerous.
Yeah, that's why I got rid of it.
Were you sure it was not just mildew?
Is that black?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Okay.
Sure.
How do you do that? How do you like
Black
do I
mold,
have to-
Texas tea, right? Is that what, is that what I'm thinking?
Comes out of the ground.
That's good. I should have brought that
Put it in
to
your
the
car.
bank. Just folded up my shower curtain completely.
Money, please.
God. How soon before they call the cops? Also, I felt like a serial killer walking out to the trash can that was on like the side of the street with like a old shower curtain and shoving it in
Dexter
there.
scene.
I was also cursing.
Okay, you
Wearing
need a
a smock.
candle.
I
Yes.
need a candle.
All right, guys, keep your eyes peeled here.
Look
Oh,
for
yeah.
a candle.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You really like to explore places you can't go.
I do.
No boundaries, Cork.
it's a journeyman.
How often do you guys break games a year?
Break games?
Falling through the world.
Oh,
It certainly
almost.
depends on the game.
Last time I played Assassin's Creed, it broke on me.
Ride to Hell.
Ride to Hell. I mean, trying to think. I feel like
the
something
whole-
happened in GTA.
Assassin's Creed 2, I had the coolest glitch I've ever seen. An enemy was chasing me up on the rooftops, and I jumped down onto the marketplace ground. And as he jumped off, more versions of him kept spawning from that last point of him jumping on the building. Eventually, it got the frame rate down to like 5, and then my system just hard crashed.
Like too many
But there
guards?
was like 30 of him on the screen.
Was it
in
all the same
addition
dude?
to like all the pedestrians?
That sounds cool. I like stuff like that.
Me too.
I think that Turtles arcade game on Xbox Live Arcade broke like 6 or 7 times on me, like game breaking. glitches.
And that was a retail game.
Oh yeah. That was on my retail.
So that was
360.
That was not a candle that I picked up.
I can't remember the
What do
name
we
of it.
call downloadable games now? I mean, obviously they're not.
Yeah,
I guess they're
digitals.
for sale.
It's digital, like it's available digitally or something, or digital only, something like that. I mean,
A public version, or
But it's weird because it's like I just bought Pokemon Y yesterday, and that's a full ass game, and I downloaded it.
I think it's just disappearing, and people are just saying games now.
Yeah, they
That's-
should.
And then you kind of like, as a little note at the end, say how it's available. And
Yeah.
it's really not. It doesn't seem like it's being referred to as a genre or anything.
You'll get Bonita Soleil to perform again, and everything will be great. Her dressing room is behind the stage to the right.
What'd you guys eat for lunch?
I'm at a salad and some mixed.
Is this what we've
unsalted
become?
a salad.
Tim has not eaten yet. Before we were going into this, he's like,
She really doesn't want to see it.
I'm so hungry.
I got a salad.
I'm sorry, Tim. I didn't know.
No, that's okay. It's we got a magazine deadline. There's some good stuff that we're working on, and
December
Stuff that's
issue.
cooking.
Yeah.
Delicious.
it's
cooking.
marinating in its own butter.
Really great cover story.
Excuse me,
Some
Miss
good
Soleil.
features.
Yeah.
Reviews. Lots of
I
reviews.
just wanted to
All the
say
holiday stuff.
whatever
I was hoping we'd get Zelda in for this
you're
one.
not
We didn't.
alone. I
That's gonna
used
be a
to
good game.
performer myself, and I know how hard it is when.
Can't you see I'm trying to have
What?
a moment?
That's not the voice that would come out of that.
Sorry.
That's like Carjack from Escape from LA. I want to make a lot of Escape from LA references. I hope you guys are ready.
Sunshine?
The spirit of her youth, yes.
That's me. What do you want? An autograph? I'm kind of busy here.
Ooh.
We need you on stage right away for your big number.
Am I not playing this right or something? I'm drowning in a quagmire of self-pity. Why aren't you getting that? Should I be doing more with my hands?
That's funny.
So you're not going out on stage?
But we couldn't animate those hands.
No. They're kinda there.
Try to be doing more with my hands. That's funny.
How am I supposed to bring light to those? Listen, the burden of being the only sunshine in this theater
Harvey
is just
Firestein?
too much
Yeah.
for one beautiful, glowing, inspirational muse to bear, you know?
Is there any way I can get you to take the stage? For the fans?
If you can get me some help out there so I'm not the only light on the set.
I'll turn on a spotlight.
I need a
Good
candle.
work.
Ah, son of a.
Candle. I think there might be a spare in the storeroom. If you can get a candle into a spotlight and light it, I'll come out
So-
and give the show one last try. But I'm not promising anything.
I'm trying to follow. she doesn't want to be the only light.
Yeah.
Is she actually a light, or is she the star of the show?
She's the representation of the star's youth, I think.
Oh.
I'll leave you alone now.
People
I know you have a lot
are
of
crazy. I went in their brain with a door. I think that's what you need to know.
Clairvoyeur.
Clairvoyeur.
Okay,
Remember
I
that
get it.
clairvoyeur?
So that's symbolic.
Clairvoyeur.
Clairvoyeur.
She feels like she's washed up, talent-wise, and this is her trying to relight her little candle.
There.
Quite
That's what
literally.
she sees you as.
That's not what you look
A
like.
fan.
You just want an autograph. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Very
interesting.
Hi. What? Who is that?
It's a Muppet, right?
Hi. Hi. Oh no. Wait, that's a guy. That's something. That's not coming from
Guy.
That's a guy.
Hey, help me out. Hey, help me out and figure out what this voice is. Whose voice I got in my mouth? Everybody.
It's not Kermit.
I don't know
Keep
what
going.
this is. Guys, I got a voice in my mouth. It doesn't belong
Kind
to
of has
me.
It's like a
southern
bad John
accent.
Travolta.
I don't know what it
It's
is.
like the worst John Travolta possible.
Oh.
Oh, shh. Here we go. All right.
Home for girls.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Wants to go there.
She didn't want to.
Oh, Christ.
Ah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What's with all the whipping? It's nonstop with the whip.
Jeez. Forced
Golly.
into this. Which is brutal. Keep going, Tim.
I
I
was gonna say
still
they-
don't know.
Well, I don't know what's going on with that whip. Where did that come from? Oh, oh, good job, Jeff Cork. You got that take back on that bag, Jeff Cork. Oh. Golly.
It's like
Wait.
a Gomer Pyle now.
Yeah, you sounded.
No. No, it didn't start off as Gomer
It's
Pyle.
the guy who was in all those Disney movies.
Don Knotts, is it?
Yeah.
Don Knotts?
Do it again.
Well, I don't know.
I think that might be
I
it.
got a knot in my throat, I think.
See, now you're doing it. Before you were just.
No, this is just the voice still. I don't know what it is. It came out of nowhere like some sort of demon possession here.
Oh, I do declare.
Oh, golly. It's stuck.
All right, we got the candle. That's great.
All right, I'm gonna put the candle in the candle holder.
Are we all sold? It's Don Knotts, or does he need to keep doing
It's
it?
pretty Don Knotts.
I'm sorry, this is probably really annoying for everyone watching. I don't know what's happening.
Well, Tim, we want you. We're playing Psychonauts. We want to get to the bottom. We want to get in your head, figure out what it is for you, for your peace of mind.
Now, how can I light that?
You're welcome.
Boom.
Still got it.
You're doing
Matt.
Don Knotts as the Resident Evil 4 salesman.
We've got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. What are you selling? What are you buying? Oh, I'll buy it at a high price. Not enough cash, stranger.
Now, this voice of yours doing the Marriott pitch.
So many places we can go with this.
Friendly clerks with a smile. You like that? Why aren't you married? A little mint on your pillow? You like that? I'll marry it. Please.
Hold on, we got story. We're all dying.
Our rooms cost money. Marry it.
Just cutting out the why don't you? Mara!
Don't go Hilton. That's not Marriott.
And it's all her fault.
Uh-oh.
It's her acting that makes the fact.
What's going on?
This time I've got a pile of
What is in my hand? What did I just cough up? Dan, I'm gonna wipe this on you.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Ugh, gross.
Could be a more
What was that?
kid. If you want to see a
Sick.
good play, come talk to me. I've got a script here that'll knock 'em
Oh, what's
dead,
this guy want?
I promise.
He's the director, right? He has a script for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh, okay.
whoa,
So he's not just some
careful. That's
weird
the
critic.
manual mood override. That's how we set the right mood for the play. Mess with that, and we'll have happy plays on sad sets, sad plays on happy sets.
Uh-oh.
Total chaos. Or
Oh, I get it.
worse, improv. So whatever you do,
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Don't mess with the manual mood override unless you want to see some strange stuff happen.
Well, it's probably in our best interest to see that strange stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Boom.
Ooh, green. Like the color of Luigi.
So is that the sad color?
I guess.
Yep.
What is that?
Plant people.
Welcome to Hagatha Home School for Girls, where you will begin your long and painful training in the theatrical disciplines.
So it's going through her life then, huh?
Yes.
I don't want to study theater. I want my mom.
Seems like a pleasant character.
Right now.
Can you do that voice, Tim?
Just Don Knotts again.
I go to. I tried theater once.
Did you at any point
It did
want
Don
to
Knotts.
enter into a nuptial contract with the theater?
Remember the Schaefer's they should have put a ring on it comment about Brutal Legend?
I recall that.
Yeah, that was good. That was clever. But how did that go? It was like Activision was bummed that EA got Brutal Legend because like Activision was dragging their feet on it, and then Beyonce's song was really popular, and Schaefer said if they liked it, they should have put a ring on it.
Who eventually picked it up?
It was EA. It was
So
an
it
EA
went from
Partners game.
Activision to EA Partners?
That's what I think. I want to say it was Activision because I feel like that was the
I feel like
only
it was.
other
Yeah, it was,
publisher,
yeah.
Yeah.
like the only other third-party publisher that was noteworthy at the time.
Well, Jeff, we're going to end the episode here.
All right.
Excellent progress.
Thank you.
We're getting really close on this one.
I know.
How's it
It's
feeling
exciting.
for you?
Feels great. Having a fun time with Tim and Dan and you and
And Psycho Don Knotts.
Jason. Yeah.
Psycho Don Knotts.
Yeah, we had a special guest there for a while. That was crazy. So thanks for watching, everyone. We're really glad that you are sticking with us here, and we'll see you in the next episode.